Hello, welcome to Magical Maiden's Jewelry Tutorials. I'm Magical Maiden, and today we're going to be putting together some sequence earrings. Before I get started, I'm going to take my jewelry working tools out because you're definitely going to need them. What you're going to need for this project is you're going to need a base of some kind to hook things up. Now this came from a kit from Panda Hall of chandelier earrings. If I can find the link, I will post it below this video in the description box. Now they came with quite a few different ones, different sizes, different types and shapes, but these are the ones I chose for this. You're also going to need some earring fish hooks and sequins. Now the sequins I got in a package. Now this isn't the package it came in, but it came in a different package, and they have all shapes and sizes and iridescent and regular. It's the silver package. Now it used to be 99 cents for all the sequences, even the large 40mm ones. Unfortunately, with all the prices going up, it is now $1 something. It could even be $2 now, since I bought a lot, so I haven't bought it in a while. So I know the price went up, but I can't, it went up to $1.49 the last I checked from 99 cents, but it could be even higher now. But it's still inexpensive, when you look at the things that are out there. Okay, so you're going to need enough, because what we're going to be doing is we're going to hook them here. Now you're also going to need a push pin, because these have a hole, but they only have one hole. So unfortunately, this is very time consuming. You're going to have to go on the other side, and you're going to have to go directly opposite of that hole and punch your push pin through. And take your time, see, like I just did there. And then you have two holes instead of one, and make sure it's directly across from the other hole. So that's the time consuming. Now you're going to need some jump rings. Either you can use 4mm or you can use 6mm. This is the 4mm, this is the 6mm. However you want to, whatever you like, but I would suggest if you're going to use the smaller ones, you go to get a magnifying light so that you can see them. They're very tiny. And the other thing you're going to want to use, okay, so the other thing you're going to need is some chain. Now we might hang some chain in between that. You can use any kind of chain, or you don't have to. I'm not still sure that I'm going to use that. The other thing you're going to need is your jewelry working tools. Okay, so let's get started on this project. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is, and it's going to be time consuming, and you're going to need, see my magnifying light? You're going to need one of those because it makes life easier. But if you have really good eyesight, then don't worry about it. But after a while, what we need to do is start hooking some of these up there. But we need to punch a hole through the other side. So that's going to be time consuming to punch the other holes. I'm going to do that off camera. And when I'm done, then we'll hook them all up together. Okay, so I poked a hole through a few of them, and I'm just going to show you that. And then again, off camera, I will poke the hole through the rest of them, because like I said, it's very time consuming. So if you have somebody that wants to give you a hand with that, that'll be good, and that'll save you the time. All right, so I'm going to take a 4mm. Actually, I think I want to use 6mm. You can use both, or you can use one or the other. And I'm going to grab one of these sequences that I punched a hole through already, because you need the two holes, because they're all going to make like a chain link. So this, if you're using a 6mm jump ring, these guys don't want to stay. It might be better because then you have to use less sequins because it'll give you like a longer chain. So the longer you want your earring, the more sequences you have to use, and the more sequences you have to use, the more jump rings you have to use. So you might want to go bigger. Okay, so I'm going to just start with the middle one. And I have some iridescents and regular. I'm just going to mix and match. And they don't have to be exactly the same, even, you know, for both earrings. It's just sequence. So, but you can match and make sure that you do the sequence in sequence, basically. All right, so that's how that's looking. Now, again, you can use, let me just do that, and use a smaller jump ring, the 4mm. And I've thought about it, but I'm not sure. So now I think I'm going to use a 4mm jump ring and see how that works. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like. And just keep going all the way down and across. You don't have to use all of those, but I might. Okay, so this is what I got so far. Okay, so this is what I got so far. And I'm gonna try to show it to you. And as you can see, I've hung, you know, I went and did that. And so you can go as long as you want, but make sure the middle one, let me see. You got to make sure that the middle piece is the longest one. And then you just go as far as you want. Now, you can add chain to it too to have in the middle, but I don't know if I'm going to do it. I'll have to see later. Now, you can leave it shorter or a little bit longer, but I'm going to make this even longer, and I didn't add chains yet. I'm still not sure, but just to give you an idea, if you didn't want as many and you don't want it that long, it could look like that. But if you wanted it longer, it could look like that. So those are two different ways, and I'm still attaching my jump rings and my sequences. Okay, so here they are. They're all finished, and I could have made them a little bit longer, but I wanted them like this. I may do that in the future, and it's always easy. You could always just add a little more. Now, I didn't add the chain, although I could always add that later if that's what you want. So I'm going to let you see this in different lighting. So I'm going to move over. Okay, so here they are in different lighting because the iridescent ones really sparkle and they really look nice. So as you can see with the sparkle behind it, they really do look nice, and they came out just the way I wanted them to. And I mean, they do sell things like these, but I mean, you can make it yourself. The biggest, tedious, longest thing is getting the jump ring, getting the jump rings through each one of these. Now what I did was I used 6mm jump rings up top, and then to connect all the rest I used 4mm. And you see I use my magnifying light because that really helps you see the small things. And then again with the push pin, because it only comes with one hole, you've got to put the other one, and don't do it too close to the edge, otherwise the sequence will rip. So when you buy the packages, you sort them out of the sequence and get all the smaller ones. There's regular silver and iridescent. So I started with iridescent on the top, like one was iridescent, one was the regular silver, and so on. And then I just went down. And I made sure they were all even and all the same. And just look how it shimmers in the light. Even when the light's not hitting it, see, I'm just moving it around. And it just really comes out nice. So I'm going to move it around into a darker area just so you can get an idea. See, it's still going to shimmer. Now this is daylight. It's still shimmering. So they're very easy. It's affordable and inexpensive, and you could always make your own top part, or you can purchase them. And again, I'll try to put the links. I got these sequins packages at Hobby Lobby, and jump rings I got at Hobby Lobby, but you can get jump rings anywhere. You can order them online, what have you. But like I said, these used to be 99 cents. Now, not just these. They came in a mixed package of what I showed you with the different sizes and shapes. Very easy to do. It's just a little tedious, but I did it, and it took me about an hour, I would say, or an hour and a half. So here they are, and they're really, really, I put a black background. I had to get you something, but look when you move them, how they shine and they shimmer. So I'm sure you'll be happy with the end result. I know I am. I may actually add a little more, make it longer, but I think this is perfect just the way they are. So go ahead and make yourself some. See you in my videos. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and if you're not subscribed, do that now. Click the notification bell. Thanks for watching. Bye.